Suzanne Savage. She's been described as the best voice out of Belfast in the past 30 years. Suzanne's a highly versatile musician who regularly sings with Paul Brady and the prestigious RTE Concert Orchestra. She also fronts European jazz group the Savage Five with long-term collaborator cellist Hugo Smith.
It's an ensemble, voice and four-string players, double bass, viola, cello, and violin. The guys are based between Holland and Germany, and I'm here. So there's a little bit of geography involved when we get together and make music. It started in 2016, but before that, myself and Hugo, the cellist, Hugo Smith, we've been writing together for years. But he was offered a job in Holland, and then he met all these guys and went, "Here, hang on a second. Do you want to play my stuff?" And they were up for it. And I got the call, "Suzanne, I've met these guys and it's cool. And do you want to come over and we'll do a project?" And that's where it started. And now we're ready to record finally the second album. The first one was actually got really great reviews, which was exciting, you know. So we were nominated for the German Record Critics Prize. So that's the debut. So no pressure for the second one, you know.
Life's too short for working out. Crash your car in the yellow box. Get home late, put the tea back on. Burn your head in a plastic cup. Life's too short. Life's too short for the small stuff. So much love for the washing up. Put your crowd of thoughts in order. Hold your heart in your own damn hands. So many hours of so many minutes. Life's too short. Life's too short for the small stuff. So save your soul. Save your soul for burning.
So the end of it's like life's too short to tell you, you know, it's a little bit about a pie into my father who passed away in 2016. So the end of it is almost like kind of like it's actually me realizing actually it really is too short. You have to tell people now that things, you know, things are bigger and more important than the little things like stubbing your toe and like fixating over negative things. So it's supposed to be positive. Hope I didn't depress anyone with that. But it's a positive song. It's about let's do what really matters, you know.
We've talked about the long-term collaboration with Hugo Smith, but you've also had a long-term collaboration with Paul Brady. Say a wee bit about that.
I was doing a gig, like a jazz ensemble gig. Actually, it was a big birthday bash for John Rush on the list, and Paul was there, and my drummer Dominic was saying, Suzanne, go and talk to Paul." I'm like, "I'm not going to talk to Paul. He's a bit shy, you know." Like, "No, go and talk to him." Right. And I'm not one of these people who go up and talk to their heroes. "Hey, I think you're great." But I thought, you know what? When am I ever going to see Paul Brady again at this gig? And I thought, listen, man's class. I'm just going to go and tell him that. And he was so nice and he was so warm and friendly. I went, "Listen," I just felt inspired. I went, "If you ever wanted to work with a backing singer in Dublin, give me a shout because I only live down here." And he went, "I will." Because he's one of these people I know since, like, he's always got his ears open. He loves, yeah, listening to what's new, what's going on. He's got his ear to the ground and he's really interested in meeting new musicians. He's a real musician's musician. He really appreciates great musicality in everyone that he meets, you know. You know, he really loves music. You really tell it about him. So working with him was fantastic. I got a call the next day going, my piano player said, "Suzanne, the guys who organized the gig just said that they want your number because Paul Brady wants it." And I'm like, "What?" I was only chatting to him last night and I thought, yeah, I wouldn't remember this. He just aged, you know. And Paul at the time said, "I really like your voice. So yeah, let's do something." I was like, bloody hell, that's 10 years ago.
Talking about being up front, the other thing that you're doing much more recently is you're doing some upfront stuff with the RTE Orchestra.
They're wonderful. And just having that moment on stage with them where they're really behind you. There was a moment when I was doing Dance Me to the End of Love. This is we did like a few days literally before lockdown in Bord Gosh in the big theatre there. We were doing the words and music of Leonard Cohen. It was a beautiful concert. produced by Elizabeth Larraghy and my friend Brian Connor. And I got the opportunity to sing 2 solos with them, as well as some singing with other people like Who by Fire with Mick Flannery and others, a little bit of backup vocals and stuff. But one of the moments I remember the best was when I was on my own doing Dance Me to the End of Love and just really enjoying the moment being on stage with the orchestra. And the orchestra just come behind you like this animal, beautiful, moving behind you. And you're like, you're swept along with it, and it's all about the music. And it's just so powerful, really powerful feeling to just be just so in the moment with these incredible high-powered musicians behind you. What an honor. Yeah, it was great. Very lucky.
Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Touch me with your naked hands, touch me with your glove, and dance me to the end of love. Yeah, dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love.
So just to encapsulate that, just round the corner, we've got the next Savage 5 album, and we've got the next Suzanne Savage solo album. It's huge.
Yeah.
That's magic. Can't wait.
Thanks. I better get on with it. Fingers crossed. Ah.